Welcome to KATHMANDU speaking test. My name is Asmita and I'll be your examiner for this section. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Tash Tolkur, but you can call me by my first name.
Okay, great. And Tasi, what do you do for living? Do you work? Are you a student?
No, I do not work. I recently graduated from my college and I'm looking forward to study psychology for my bachelor's.
That's good. And can you tell me something about your hometown too?
Oh yes, my hometown is Kathmandu since I was born and raised here. But I originally belong from Mustang. It's a very picturesque village and it's just amazing there.
So let's begin the part 1 of the speaking test now. In this section, I will be asking you questions about some familiar topics. And here we will be talking about dancing. Do you enjoy dancing?
Yes, indeed. I love dancing. I've been fond of dancing since I was a kid, and as far as I can remember, at some point I even had this dream of becoming a professional dancer, but eventually I gave up on that.
Has anyone ever taught you to dance?
Yes, during lockdown, my mom and we watched several YouTube channels on dancing tutorials and we learned a lot of steps. But my mom also, like me, gave up on that because she found it very hard and she required a lot of determination.
Do you think you will dance in the future professionally?
Professionally, no, but I think I will make many dance videos. In fact, I was trying to make a dance video soon, but I had to also leave that.
Tell me about any traditional dancing in your country and your community.
Oh yeah, there is this one particular Tibetan dance that we have, and we dance it on our special occasions like Losar. It's something like, you have to tap your feet and just move your body from like here and there, dance around in circle. It's just so fun to watch.
Okay. Do you think that traditional dancing will be more popular or less popular in the future?
Considering our younger generations now, including me, I don't think that it will be that popular as it is now today. But I personally, I have made it my agenda to learn more about my culture, my tradition, and even about the history, about like how it actually originated. Yeah.
Okay. In this section, I'll be giving you a cue card. You'll have 1 minute time to take notes and then you'll have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So here's a cue card, a pen and a paper, and your preparation time starts now. Okay, your preparation time is up and now you may begin your answer.
Okay, so in my family member, I have a father, I have an elder brother and a younger one. So my elder brother is very supportive. I have learned a lot from him. He has been through ups and downs in his life and I always look up to him as my idol. And even my younger brother, he's very stubborn. He is the most annoying person I've ever met in my life, but yet he's very caring to me. He loves me in a very like strict manner. He doesn't allow me to go outside much. And my father, like what can I say about him? He sacrificed his life for me. He devoted all of these past 20 years for my betterment and the betterment of my family. But the person that I just can't explain, but it's my mother. It's my mother and I really love her. So she's very young. I mean, not from her age, but the way she looks, she's so young and fit. Of course, she has a little bit tummy issues, but yeah, from her face, she's so like attractive and she's very funny. I mean, people find it strange, like why am I so introverted and my mother is so extroverted. So it's really funny like that. And why she inspires me is, again, she like sacrificed her life for me. Not sacrificed in that way, but she devoted her time, her energy, everything she did was meant for our good. And my mom, she's extremely supportive. She understands me. Like, this might not mean so much to the Western people, but to Asian girls like us, and to have parents like this much of supportive and caring, it means like so much. I know I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but to have a mother and father like this is totally like, so it's totally like more than just having this wealthy accusations and all of that.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of speaking part 2. We will begin the speaking part 3 now. In this section, we will be talking about family similarities. So, in what ways do you think people in a family can be similar to each other?
All of my family members, we are similar in terms of preferences. So like I told you earlier, my mom is extroverted, but rest all of us are introverted. So I think the nature of the family members, they are similar. And also about like what kind of friends do we have, and yeah, those friendship preferences.
All right. Do you think that daughters are always more similar to mothers and sons are always similar to father? What do you think?
This is a very tricky question. As I have seen, I think in our community, the daughters are more likely to be like their father. And it might be because of the love and caring that father has for the daughter, and the daughter is usually like so spoiled, and it's just the case like in some cases. So I cannot say that it applies and it's universal. And in my family, I'm more like my mother. And yeah.
Okay. In terms of personality, are people more influenced by their family or by their friends?
I think that since we spend most of our time with our family, it's definitely our family. Most of my characters, like my nature and how I behave to other people, it's influenced by my mother. I learn from her, and everything she does, I imitate. So if she, makes some kind of so if she sleeps and she says like, okay, I cannot work today, then next day I will be doing the same thing, and that's how it goes.
All right, thank you. That's the end of your speaking test.